Hey YouTube, Coppersan here again. The big summer update Savior is finally here. As you've noticed, there is a lot happening and there are a lot of new events to enjoy. If you just came back, you can now finally start hyper burning your character again. And Wonky opened a restaurant where you can't really seem to actually taste any food. Man, I googled so many Gordon Ramsay quotes for this and I just can't use them. Also, before we get into the events, real quick, no sponsor I promise, friends of mine are releasing their own game called Project Planet. In their game, you can either play as the Earth to destroy humanity once and for all, or as one of the 5 human factions whose goal it is to save humanity, but also come out on top. It's a couch co-op game and it's releasing soon. It would be amazing if you could check out their game. I even played it with Raar, maar waar and my wife Femke. You can check out that video over on their channel. The link to that is in the video description and top comment, and the game as well, in case you want to check it out. Thanks for that. Since Hyperburning and Burning World are returning events, let's check out Wonky's restaurant first. The base of this event is super simple. First talk to Wonky to start. Like always, Maplers level 101 and above can participate in this event. Complete daily missions to get coins. You need to get 300 for a stamp and you can collect 1 stamp per day. And you can collect coins on different characters, but again only 1 stamp per day. These missions are super simple, like hunt monsters, do dailies, you know, the usual. The rewards for collecting stamps are given out every 7 days, or every 7 stamps, and those are level up potions, symbols, and those also powerful event rings, damage skins, and unique potential scrolls. Maplers can also double their rewards by purchasing a 40k Maple Point Pass, which is not exactly a steal, at least not in my opinion. If you miss the day, you can also spend some Maple Points to still obtain a stamp and your daily reward. Each stamp also gives out EXP points and can give tasty points. The EXP points can be used on any character level 200 and higher, giving a huge amount of EXP when used. It's great for getting those characters to level 210 and they can be used on your burning character as well. I already used them, but if you want to, you can also save them up. I think your Kali might enjoy them, but do keep in mind they have the biggest impact between level 200 and 220, usually level 210. The tasty points you obtain from these stamps can be used in the tasty tab. These are your regular event skills. If you're grinding your hyper burning character, getting more normal monster damage and EXP are great choices. And if you're bossing, you can't go wrong with ignored defense and boss damage. Also, you might have noticed that the anniversary stats are still there if you participated in that event. This is intended and they will disappear on the 19th, so make sure to use those additional stats while you can. Besides those 3 tabs, there also are weekly missions. Defeating weekly bosses rewards additional boss points, which can in turn be used at the boss coin shop. This shop contains the same items as with the previous event. All of these are valuable if you need them. The flames though are always a good choice. The Mesa store is there as well again, of course, like always, and the items are still very expensive. The Fairy Heart is only worth it once you can easily save up that amount of money. The flames are totally not worth it in my opinion. The regular event store has no event rings this time, so like always, go for the note stones and the symbols, and anything else your heart desires really. With the Star Force changes, I think the 17 Star Scroll isn't really worth that many coins, unless you really hate Star Forcing. The Legendary Scroll though, that's always nice. Unless you really like queuing. Another part of this event is the weekly greeting, which is online right now at the time of this video. Stay online for 90 minutes to claim a powerful reward, including a vac pad on day 3 and the best in slot choo-choo set on day 5. This cash clothing set has stats, so you'll be even stronger when you're wearing them, and a level up potion on day 7. Better hurry up though, starting with this one. This event ends on the 20th of June. Because I couldn't play the first day, I'm actually already missing out on the level up pot, man. And currently active are of course the Hyper Burning and Burning World events. I covered those events extensively over the past few years, so I won't go into too much detail. Just as a reminder, you can only transfer characters from the Burning World to non-reboot servers, and if you don't transfer your character by the end of the event, they will be deleted. Hyper burning characters need to be newly created or level 200 or higher to start burning. It's recommended to start from level 202 or +3 if you are already higher level if you want to use an existing character. Also, if you're starting from level 202 for example, you won't get the level 200 reward, but will get all the other previous rewards. Kali, who is releasing on the 28th in MapleStory Global, cannot be hyperburned. She will however always be terra burning up to level 200. There are more events starting over the next few weeks. On the 21st of June, a new minigame will be released, where Maplers will be able to get even more EXP up to 5 times per day, and obtain various chairs and a cool helmet. Minigames will return on the 28th, rewarding event points and various cosmetic items. On July the 5th, the Cheer Up Week will start. Maplers can get buffs from this event and level up these buffs by defeating weekly bosses. And to finish off the first part of the Savior update, on the 12th, the Bubble Week will start. Collect Bubble Tea Pearls to gain EXP buffs. This event rewards another event ring and level up pots, so keep your eyes peeled for that one. And that's it, those are all the events already. What do you think of the New Age update so far? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, many thanks to our members for making these videos possible. Special thanks to Niels de Coninck, Raar maar waar, Sebastian Hanoi, Jesús Rodriguez, Claudimorda, Ryaiser Aryu, BackSpaceOTI, Ziggy, Historycanon, Saffronyx, Flidiot, Knivesu, Cloudfix, Tito655, Menchaca, Raythius, Afterlord, Betrayal 1489, Sylvio Neto, StrikerElk, Title 1 Phan, Wictor Sundström, Mathias, Mr. Anarch, Benon Games, The Passenger, Kaniwu, Max Bernhardt, Muka 1017, BNB King, Scotty Flies Fast, Gabriel Eck, Fecko, Vake Botnet, Dante Victory, Mathinu Dev, Snack HBG, Only, Lord Fazil, Pats D. Kaiser, That Archie Guy, Louis Bento Brandao, Snufflepop, Tails Curspet, The Wolf Drake, Gaber Wolf, and pretty big bang, Best Guild Luna. Thank you all so much for watching, stay safe and happy mapling!